stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now these wanna date us. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch they at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
Really necessary. Get to messing like a secretary. Boy, I'm legendary. When I'm dead and buried, still be kicking flavor in the cemetery. Trap music originator. Fresh off of my hiatus. Yelling you to all my haters. They skywalk, I'm Darth Vader.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with Ryan Tannehill and the visiting Miami Dolphins. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
What the fuck, man?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now a first down throw, Watson. Flush to it, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Cameron Wake in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
No, I feel it. Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
They'll run it here. This is Mark Walton. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he fires.
That's a user. Why didn't it say user?
Picked off by Rashad Jones. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Hurry.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
30. Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And now out comes Houston. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On second down, here's Miller. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They go play action.
Oh, we let him through that.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On third down, Drake. And Allen to run. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 21. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dumps it off for Irvin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily.
Yo, what the fuck?
I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody. he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
How the fuck is he in the game? I thought I took his ass
So
out.
after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. A tackle that time by William Hayes. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
3 down.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson under pressure now. Watson, and down he goes.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
On 3rd and short, Drake.
What the fuck?
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th
God.
down.
I guess I could have bounced it
I know
out.
it's the first half, but
What
it's
the
still hard to
fuck,
curb
man?
the enthusiasm for that stop. 3rd and 1, and the offense can't get there. The defensive team has got to feel very good about themselves. Great job out leveraging the offense.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start the drive with a give to Walton. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Here's Walton. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Black 22! Black 22!
On 1st and 10, Watson. He sets to fire deep.
No way. There's no way.
This is caught.
How are you going to get burned by slow-ass DeAndre Hopkins?
Connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 61 yards.
There will always be a
that
place
Minka
for
Fitzpatrick?
methodically marching the ball
Fucking
downfield.
bum.
But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays,
man, you're actually a
that's
fucking
often
bum.
the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly. as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Well, it's been the air game that's
How did he
taken them
get
down
burnt
on
by
this
DeAndre
drive
fucking
before they finally
Hopkins?
turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create... space in the run game.
The Texans on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Oh, shit.
Out of the gun, Watson. Buying time to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start the drive with Drake.
What kind of fucking block? Who is that? Big fucking fat ass number 71. Stupid ass.
Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
My O-line is nothing but fucking bums.
On that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Right back to Drake. And an alley to run.
What the fuck, bro? If I try, that doesn't make fucking sense. Look at, he has his fucking burst there and he slows down. Like, why are you slowing down?
Baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case,
no, that doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. You're not gonna get fucking caught like that. It's fucking retarded.
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Tannehill, he's gonna air one out.
But motherfucking DeAndre Hopkins is gonna burn my nigga.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Oh,
so now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Fuck, G. Whole buck faster than this nigga.
Hustle, we're walking. We're all walking.
Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And some space here. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle.
Fuck? Why can't Kenyon Drake run like that?
Good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short. 3rd and 1.
Fucking Tannehill's ass is probably
Partner,
faster.
he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Draw play. Tannehill
Dude, I'm trying to. Oh my God, fuck this.
Losing yardage back near midfield at the
49.
49.
Man. Hold your fucking block.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
It's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Robert Quinn in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Fuck this game, bro.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
You got three down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 3rd down.
It seemed like the situation was 2nd and a mile to go for a first down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be
Oh, what the fuck?
So you break tendency and actually run the football.
Come on,
that
dude.
changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up a 3rd down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line.
Green the line. Green the line.
On 1st down, it's Watson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Black 22. Here we go, G. Richmond. Watch twist.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this
What the fuck? What are you? Oh my god! What the fuck is the purpose of that shit? Look at, he picks it off, runs backwards. I let go of my analog stick. Like, I let go of it so the nigga could run on his own. Like, what the fuck is the purpose of that dumbass motherfucking animation? Like, come on, nigga.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own
Motherfucking
42.
dumbass fucking game.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Let's get it. Check it out, read.
They stay on the ground and Drake.
Damn, you have 3 fucking people blocking. They don't block. They let every one of them in. They legit let every single person in right there.
3 yards here, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
How the fuck does that even happen?
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Albert Wilson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
That was a fucking dime. That was a fucking dime. I'm the GOAT for that shit. That was actually a fucking dime. Look at that. Oh my God, that was a fucking dime.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. First down, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And give him a gain of 37. Watson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Spence forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
3 down. Hey! Blue 80! Blue 80!
On second down, here's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And
Bitch, oh my God.
Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Third and long, it's Watson. Forced it, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Robert Quinn in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This from 54 yards away.
How the fuck does he make that, but he missed? Oh, what the?
On on first down, Drake. And he powers his way up past the 30. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go. Got 20. Go. Zero.
On second down, here's Tannehill. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
The Dolphins on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
There you go. Tag.
Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And a big 32-yard play on third.
Let's go, hustle, fellas.
Now a play fake here on first down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the
How the
sack.
fuck is J.J. Watt in the game? He's fucking hurt.
2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill is going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, my God.
So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that they're driving.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Carl Nassib in there to get him for a loss of 5. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Clay.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. He got 29 yards that time.
Here we go. Tight, guys, double tight. 4 down. Check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Off play action, Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line.
20. Yo, ready? Hey, 20. Go. Get set.
On first down, Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hodges. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play. It was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Watson going to give this to the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. William Hayes in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Here's Shane Leckler now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Hey, 20. Zero.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Tannehill now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Let's go. Get set. Zero.
Play action. It's Tannehill. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
That's a whole Texas.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory,
from the city
which
where they
means
bust
you're going to
clips.
lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A run by Walton to begin the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 35.
I don't do anything for him to like move backwards. Like I don't even hold the analog stick.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh my God. Hit your fucking block, Allen. You hit your block, I juke and I score, bitch. What the fuck?
And now it's second down. He already has 2
that
sacks to his
fucking
credit.
simple.
Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible.
Can't even do it,
because
Chief.
right now, he is wrecking things for them.
The Dolphins on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And this is caught inside the 5.
Fucking
and
Gesicki.
out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
What the fuck is that? Oh my God, that is fucking awful. Holy shit.
And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and a lead will swell by 1 more.
Oh, nigga. Trying to eat.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 20. Call it the 24-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming to
nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
We got three, fellas.
Ready. 319. 319.
Mike 52.
A first throw here for the backup Taylor. Herman's got it complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right?
What kind of fucking animation?
Legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It's taken to the 26. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Congratulations to the person sitting in section 36, row 4, seat 8. You have just won a complete satellite radio system for your home and vehicle. Please bring your ticket to the scooters down on the lower level after the game to claim your prize.
Double tight. 4 down. Check.
48.
86 to me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Hey, 20.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Being chased out left.
Oh, damn.
Down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. And now out comes Houston. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
He's going to let this one go deep.
What the?
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Taken in at the 11. So now here come the Dolphins. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout.
What? I didn't even...
Take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Never mind, no, no.
Let's go. 4 down.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
What?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
To escape, and he goes down.
What am I supposed to do there?
Jay Reader in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight. Here's Matt Hawk now. He's been terrific so far.
Grabbing the fucking kicker.
This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Sure. Just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Run the clock, please.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Just chew the fuck out that shit.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Flush to his right.
What?
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better
Kind of
shape
animation,
now for
nigga
3rd.
touched him.
Okay, he's not going to get
mean,
the
same
first
thing with
down, but
me
this
and my
is still
quarterback.
a nice job of buying some
That
time
shit-
and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big
That would
hit.
have been heated.
3rd
Boom.
and 2, now
Pick.
Taylor.
Big
Steps away to his left.
Oh!
For this. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a 1st.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Odd. 3 down. Odd.
On 1st
Panic
down,
on
it's
my
Taylor.
wide open shit's in paint.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Cameron Wake in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
My niggas only, I don't get sacks for shit.
Pass protection
Like every
has been a
nigga on my
problem
team
all
has like
night
6
long as
sacks.
they
Like,
come up
can
facing
someone have like
2nd and a
motherfucking
bundle.
12 or something?
Ready.
Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. That is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Ready. Flag 32. Flag.
I gotta brush my teeth, man. That shit was disgusting.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. And it'll be intercepted.
Why doesn't my shit ever say perfect timing? Like, come on, my nigga. Everybody else gets fucking perfect timing on my ass.
Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting to drive.
What the fuck?
It's loose, and the Texans scoop it. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8.
Let me see how he fumbled. I tried to juke. Oh my fucking god, you are a certified bitch. Oh my god, Kenyon Drake is a certified hoe.
What the offensive guy didn't do, didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs.
Fucking hoe.
Knocked it free, made a big play.
Hoe ass bitch.
First and goal. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Gerb Nation.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
Ready. Flag 32. Flag 32.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check.
Is actually the worst.
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak.
And this is caught.
What?
Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game. And then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Lady!
We out. And they're going to do a song called Latin Active.
51 the mic, boys.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose
Yo, none of my niggas can hold their blocks.
Line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Double tight. 4 down. 10. 20. Check that. We're going Mike 52 right here.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill rolling to his right.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He was looking for Parker that time.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Slow.
After the interception, here's Taylor. Flushed out right. It's complete to Fuller. Oh, no. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. They have the big cushion. Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with.
Pop, what the fuck?
The preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. To throw is Tannehill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And now the Texans want to call another timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Tannehill going to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Taylor on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. The rookie Minkah Fitzpatrick with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter.
the prodigy, and then dynasty, and the full side is I'm trying to figure out money I could do. Like around the corner, I wasn't like you got know the hours of operation and everything. I know it's like Sunday.
Like a boss with my feet up. Got a bag for the visa. Pulling up the leader. Getting down while I'm on the. She's a keeper. Get up and shoot for amigos. I cannot play with no zeros. Thought you went out. No, I can't show you no love, baby. Yeah, I am a boss in the cut. Mayday. Bubbles and these models are. It's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her the. Girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a boss right now. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just took a loss right now. Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle up my style. I'm about to lock